poured in there. He then nearly killed the APC, so he jumped out, put his mine down, so that if someone always tried to steal that APC would get killed. But then he rushed up onto the hill and tried to knife someone, so there was a bit of a knife melee and then a pistol kill, as you called, so it was kind of funny all round. But great work to the team that is AFO at the moment. They're holding the 3 flags to 1. Central Front, North Island and Temple are being held by AFO. The bleed is hurting badly now, 54 to 113. West Perimeter held by Rapid Fire, so it's sort of the match is switched around now, with Rapid Fire holding the opposite end of the map from when they started, which is now West Perimeter, and they are in all sorts of trouble. They're trying to push out, but they are not doing enough. Although we've got a big push, or at least an APC push now coming in on Central Front, but we've seen also a lot of red dots there as well. So, but they've spawned in the Eskimo team that is Gibbo, Budzilla, Compost, the Horns. Oh, nuts are all pouring into that Central Front, and will they get it? Will they get it? Johnny, is there going to be enough defence there to pull them off? But they're all in there like a rash.
They are. They need to get some bloody civilian down on that now, because the rush is hurting. It's scritchy, and now Rapid Fire, they've finally come off the bleed. They're neutralising the Central Front. AFO at red alert, they've capped it for the first time in the past 10 minutes. Rapid Fire are now off the bleed. Of course, apart from the 15 seconds before, Atari Buddha with the M1682 downs Compost and Gibbo TCB. If you're in the Oz IRC server in the Hash GameStar channel, massive shout-outs to you. SQL Chant is wanting to give a big shout-out to Excel5 at the moment, and their executable files, courtesy of the SQL team. So, the action happening, Central Front, OzGamers.com scoreboard 107 to the AFO team. It's all kills for Rapid Fire though, to 44 to the Rapid Fire team. They're doing the Sparta call, they're doing the Freedom call, they're doing every call. They're saying, shit, we don't have a rush, we don't have AIDS, I think we got gonorrhea though. It's not bad, Artie. And it's going to continue to get worse if they don't start to make up some of these points shortly.
Yeah, it was a great hit from them. They've got a few good kills in there, but they're 43 to 105, folks. So they're going down at the moment, Rapid Fire, but they're doing a big push. They're doing a huge push on North Island now. Basically, they're just swarming in like a big swarm of locusts, to be honest. That's the way it looks. It's just there's a blue dots going in there like no tomorrow. Oh, big hit. Oh, huge hit by Maximilian on hand grenade. And then Acme just got his M16 on Gibbo. And then Riddick just got the APC hit on Cammy. So a big push into that North Island was just snuffed out by the AFO team. So 2 flags apiece now, Central Front and West Perimeter. The 2 outer flags are being held by the Chinese that are Rapid Fire, and the 2 inner flags of North Island and Temple being held. And they've just capped it. They've capped it. So they might have the bleed here. The Rapid Fire guys have just capped Temple, and so we've got a bleed going against AFO now. 36 to 100, folks, with a bleed going against the AFO team. Great fight back by Rapid Fire. That's brilliant to come back from being 3 flags down to having all the 3 flags held is great work by them. And so they now hold both outer flags. They can blow up the enemy assets and try and push in on the North Island and get those kills. They need them because they've got 35 to 95 at the moment, so there's a fair old lead happening at the moment. They've just got to let that bleed do its work and not get too crazy and try and cap. So there's all sorts of dots happening at North Island. There's all red all over that North Island there, Johnny. What's going on? The 2 APCs from Rapid Fire coming in. What's the story?
Well, AFO thought they only had gonorrhea to deal with, but unfortunately they've caught a bad case of the crabs as well, because they're itching everywhere. They're under attack at North Island big time. That's where all their forces are. OzGamers.com scoreboard 88 tickets to AFO to the 32 ticket margin, to 32 tickets, sorry, for Rapid Fire. They've gotten off the bleed perfectly and they've bottled them in everywhere. Dex Drexler with the M203. He sees Gulf War Syndrome. Boom. Eskimo double kills with the AK-47 with Compost. Atari Buddha Delta, Matty West, Glock Peak, Riddick. Oh, damn! This is a cap out! This is a cap out! Here we go! There's not many left, ID! There's one person in Central Front! Rapid Fire have come back when all hell lost! And they've come back! They've come back! There's one man left, Maximilian in Central Front!
Yes, we won. There's a cap out. That was brilliant. Rapid Fire have just managed to cap all flags and just kill them all off, and it's gone. They are gone. It's 30 to 71, and once he dies, he's going to be all over, folks. A 30-ticket cap out. They were 30 tickets down, so 70 tickets, so 30 to 70, and they were going down, but a great cap out in that second round. Rapid Fire just came back at 1,000,000 miles an hour and capped all 4 flags, Johnny. I mean, what can you say? What a class act.
Oh, what an awesome performance by Rapid Fire. I was very worried about them. They heard our calls earlier and that was great. They come back from a situation that we were very worried about. We're calling all the STDs calls against AFO. Unfortunately, they just couldn't hold on at the time. And have you got the scoreboard up there, RD? Because
yeah.
lost it.
Yeah, you're right, matey. In all of that excitement, that was just brilliant. I mean, like, we were worried about Rapid Fire going down. They had a 17-ticket lead in the first round and thought AFO had the measure of them in that middle part of that first round. But I'll call the scoreboard, folks. Gulf War Syndrome. No, in fact, it was the Commander Kelwain on 61. Of course, he got the double points. And then in second was Gulf War Syndrome for Rapid Fire. Budzilla in third. Horns on 4. Eskimo, Gibbo, Compost, Mac the Knife, Cami version 2 and Oddnut. So great work by Rapid Fire to win that second round by essentially 30 tickets, which means the total score was 47-0 at the end of this match. Just reading through the AFO score of the AFO's team, final scores for them. Maximilian on 46, 13 kills, 4 deaths. Matty Whisk was 2, Acme was 3, Beta Zero was 4, Atari, a Glockbreast, a Dex, a Drexler, Delta and a Riddick, rounding out the top 10 for these guys, or the 10 for these guys. Sorry, I missed the Commander. He was in 6th spot. Sorry, Twisted. Forget you were down the bottom there. He came in on 6th spot with a great effort by him. But unfortunately, that was just a blitzkrieg by Rapid Fire, Johnny, in that last little bit before the cap out, and they did the business. Well done to them.
Exactly right, Artie and X. It was an awesome play by the Rapid Fire team. Earlier on, AFO put an enormous amount of pressure on them, having the bleed on for, I'd say, probably 80% of that match time. Rapid Fire managed to get off the bleed. They managed to then put AFO on the bleed and then cap them out. Just as AFO, they just seemed to be too spread thin in those last couple of minutes before the cap out. If you're in the Oz IRC, on the Oz IRC server in the #GameStar channel, massive shout out to the people listening in. My man, my brother from another mother, possibly not Bob, he wants to say a huge shout out to his Rapid Fire boys. He couldn't make the game tonight, along with my mates Aussie Pope. Hello to Ensoff as well in there. There's a couple of other dudes, Headshot, Exodus, yes, Rage. You want to listen to the Cisco cast, that's what you get, as well as Hobo Jangles, whoever that man is. So hello to you, mate. But again, Rapid Fire, I'm just completely speechless. Everyone just managed to work together in unison. I saw some of the squad leaders swapping around with the horns whenever they were in really crucial areas, and that's what really helped them as well. But then just at the end there, I mean, the first round, all I can say really, RD, is that the end of the first round was nothing like the end to the second.
Yeah, that just went off in the second bit, didn't it? Just we were sitting there watching it all happening, and obviously a good push, 3 flags to 1, and thinking, okay, here we go, we're going to see how much the lead takes on. And then they just, as I said, they were really on their money. They were in their squads. They were really tight. The squad leaders went in. They spawned in really quickly, and that's what you have to do. That is class playing in obviously a battlefield gaming environment, to get your squad nice and tight on the flag all at once. Down goes the flag, up goes your flag, and thanks for playing. So that's how quality sides do actually win these kind of games. I've obviously played in a few myself, and you can just feel it when you can cap flags that quickly, and that's what they did. It doesn't matter if 5 guys are still around you. If you've capped the flag, you can respawn at that point, and they've got it all to do. So obviously with the cap out, they can't respawn in, and that's the end of that for those AFO guys. So bad luck to them. They did put a huge effort in. They're a quality side too. You shouldn't give them too much of a hard time. They just got caught out with their, if you like, their proverbial pants down at the end there, and it was all over for them. But a good win in the first by 17 to Rapid Fire. Another better win even with a cap out in that second round, up by 30 tickets to 40 to bring the total score to 47-0. So any final words from you, Johnny, before we close it out for tonight?
All I can say is, again, awesome performance by AFO. They were doing, there's nothing really to be sad about it. Obviously they got capped out, but they performed strongly in both rounds, and they've got some things to take away from this match. Rapid Fire, though, they'll be going on to play the winner from tomorrow night